welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Dan Reynolds, and with me is Ann Lemley. Welcome.
Howdy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm dandy. How are you?
I'm dandy.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
You know, we had a good time last week. We were invited to go down to the Buffalo River for the 40th anniversary of
Wasn't
the
that
Buffalo
fun?
River. Yeah, it was. I spent 2 days down there. You came the day of, I guess, or
Right.
the next day. But we did the horseback riding and lots of food and got to.
What was your favorite part?
Well, riding the horse, of course.
I think so too. I enjoyed that horseback ride for sure.
My mic. It's right here. Here it is. Did I turn it on?
Excuse us while we let Dan fumble around in his back pocket for his mic. He didn't have his battery pack on.
Put it on.
He tested it and everything. Tested it and everything.
Yeah.
And went test.
We're good now. We're
Okay,
good
good.
now. Duh. So did you meet some interesting people down there?
I suppose I did.
I did. I met a lot of media people that very nice to get to know and get acquainted
Some of them
with.
even got your cabin, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting story. You want me to tell that story? Or
No,
we
because
don't
I've
have
heard
time?
it.
Okay, we won't tell that story. There was a little mix-up in the reservations, and we were supposed to get a really nice
You're gonna
place.
tell it
you were
anyway.
supposed. Yeah, I'm going to tell the story. You were supposed to be down that night. We were getting a place where we had separate bedrooms. My wife was there, and Gil, my younger son, was there, and then you were supposed to be there. And we made the reservations. Got down there, and the guy was telling me all about the room and gave me towels and the whole thing. And I asked him a couple times, I says, well, do you have the key? So he walked me out on the porch, and I asked him one more time. I said, well, do you have the key, or is the key in the room? And he goes, no, Kyle's already down there. And I said,
Kyle?
who's Kyle? And I thought it was the guy that was cleaning the room or whatever. He goes, no, he's in your group. And I said, nope, don't think so. So we went back and looked. He said, no problem. We'll get you appropriate accommodations. So we kind of went down in grade, which was which was interesting.
Quite a bit, I guess.
So I met Kyle, and come to find out, when he got in his room, he looked around, and his wife was the only person with him. He had 3 bedrooms, a loft, and a really nice. This was supposed to be our cabin. But I said, hey, Kyle, how was your cabin? He goes, oh, it was awesome.
And you said?
I said,
I believe that was mine.
I believe it was mine. Anyway, he got a nicer cabin, and he got some sleep, and we didn't.
Well, you did.
That's good. Anyway, we had a good time down there. We did a little interview with John Paul Hammersmith, and we'll be seeing that next week because we didn't have time to put it on this show, but we'll do that next week.
But it was a fun time, for sure.
We
And
do have a busy show. Go ahead.
well, I want to say, The Wizard of Oz, we have started rehearsals
Yeah.
this week, and it's going to be a fabulous production. It won't be till August, but we'll be talking about it. But
Not to say that
great.
any other productions
No.
are not anything less than what
True.
this one is, but
True.
this is going to be a huge production.
Lots
it's
of
going to have
kids
a
in
lot
the
of
cast,
people.
which always brings a big audience.
Was it like 40-some
I don't know.
people that's on the stage? And
Bunch.
and then what's happening is there's a lot of costume building or making, and then there's lots of set building, and
I've already started on that stuff.
yeah, which is going to be at the end of August, right?
Beginning of first 2 weekends in August.
Okay, all right.
But
we'll tell you more about that later.
At the end of the show, we have Daryl Horton and Jonathan Clark on here to talk about another OAC production or theater company production, Dial M for Murder, and I believe that's a dinner theater, so they'll be talking about that. But starting off the show, we will have Sheriff Danny Hickman and Sam Kakaha, Pineapple, Boone County Sheriff's Reserve Deputy Association. My show,
That
I
wasn't
can do
supposed
that
to
if I
get
want
out.
to.
The pineapple reference was supposed to stay under the rug.
Well, you know what? It's out there now. Y'all can ask him on your own what that means.
Are we going to have titles for him when I was going to say
maybe
Captain Pineapple, maybe?
We also have, it's Captain Pineapple.
We're not going to be safe on the streets. You won't be.
We also have Tiffany Watkins from Harvest Bank here to talk about identity theft, a growing concern, and she's going to fill us in on
And probably how Harvest Bank is
there.
combating all that.
I would say so. Carolyn Adams and Kathy Valentine are here with the Transparency in Government Group, TIGG. And as I said, we'll have Daryl Horton and Jonathan Clark to talk about Dial M for Murder. And then rounding out the show,
yes,
that interview is going to be on here with Jack Moyer, PFI Hospitality. So that will round out the show. We will go to break, and when we return, we'll have Sheriff Danny Hickman and Sam Pineapple Kakaha.